Buddy, my name is Shortround13. Welcome to another evening of streaming the Outer Worlds. So we had just finished up with the majority of the quests on this planet now, on Monarch. And so now we're on our way back to the Emerald Vale area to go and look for the companions of Nokia or something like that. But stick around if you like today's content. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and tickle that notification bell to be notified next time I go live. All right, let's get going here, guys. Continue. So this is like the sports that they play in the future. All right, so we just got our mission from this guy. So let's go ahead and eat. Eat an apple, journal. Star-Crossed Troopers, that's where we're going. So we have to look for these two people. They were hired. Nayoka is our newest party member. So we gotta go back to Edgewater. So back to the ship. Oop. Gotta go this way, I think. Exit. Oh. Oh, we didn't check these back here. Pick these up. No data drives. Dang. Plasma carbine. Alright, we're about to steal this.
Hell of a job.
Alright. Grab the trip blade, MK2. And we are out of here. The enemy seeks to destroy our way of life. Dissenters. Oh dang, we are up on the tippity top here. Looks like a defensive position. It looks like we can climb that ladder down. Continue exploring this. But yeah, we have to come out here. We're still we have to finish setting up the radio tower. Alright, it's all coming back to me. That buzzing noise is a little annoying. Nothing in these.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse,
Dang.
I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Alright, don't make me come back in there. Happily, I won't bother you again.
Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior. But I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he
Dang.
told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain.
Anyone else hear a high-pitched whining? Did I get tinnitus, or is that just Hiram?
Oh, snaps. Dang, that was our ship.
Black holes! Did you see that?
Whose ship was that? The big ball of fire? No, totally missed it.
Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram. Hiram, are you there?
Graham Bryant. Well, somebody explain to me what's going on. I really should have just killed all of you.
Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
Surely we could talk this over.
Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my bored damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Ah, great. Betcha, I'm just waiting for the objectives to come up over there on the sides. See where the ship lands. Candy's Cradle. Retrieve the gunship's targeting module. We're watching these quest items come in. What if we pull this again? Nothing. Alright, so basically the ship landed out. Where are we at right now? So basically it landed out over here somewhere. Oh, landed back that way. Journal. Faction quest. Alright, this could they could make, oh wait, see where the ship lands. They could still stick the landing. 0 out of 10 from the Monarch Judge. Reach a ship and take the targeting module from the central terminal. Okay, those are friendlies. I was like, oh no, here we go. Hudson. Can we talk to this guy?
All's quiet again. Thanks for the easy payday, stranger.
Only
Maybe
good
see if
marauder
we
is
hire
a
you.
dead or dying one. Slick working there.
Boom, I guess we got some brownie points working as a free agent for these guys. Alright. Guess we could just fast travel over here. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go here. War of the Worlds fizzles. Monarch Stellar's industry. Luster dies with a whimper. Alright, here we go. We're back at it. Whoa. Okay, MSI and those guys are fighting each other? Oh, great. Hate to get in the middle of this.
I just heard a fine bonus.
That's crazy.
Never seen anything like that crash. It looked so close.
Well, these guys aren't going to be using it. You know, I hate to see items like that go to waste. You know what I mean? Alright, let's see here. Might have to scrap some things to keep these. Alright, let's scrap some of this. How much of these do we have? Oh, we're good. just making our way to the ship now.
I can take a hint. Don't mess with us.
Boom. I think that's like greatest thing. So if we do end up playing this again on another difficulty, like Supernova, definitely gonna have them stay back more, and also kind of play defensively while I do all the offensive stuff. So that way, because from what I was told is that your companions can die in that other mode. Whoa, there it is. There's actually some things over here we can sell too. Let's go ahead and sell some of this junk. Alright, we're just going through making sure we don't have any possible 36, 49. Reconstructed heavy armor. Level 15 is level 20. $15, $38. Having light, medium. All right. Alright, there we go. And let's make our way out this way. Oh yeah, this is where we found the hero's last stand. Like weapons and stuff. How are we doing on weight? We're at 251. I'm pretty sure we can just break this thing down. How much weight is this, by the way? It's 5. We didn't need that thing. Make sure we're not missing anything, since this is like the second time we've been back in this area. I don't know, what do you guys think? You think anybody survived that plane wreck? Hey Justin, take a guess who the viewer is before reading the name. Dude, I saw your, I have it to where like I noticed the chat window first. But Justin, thank you for coming through, man. How are you doing this evening? My bad. Dude, it's so that I don't miss it. Fast travel location discovered. Crashed gunship site. All right, here we go, guys. How's your Monday, man?
You go on ahead, Captain.
Oh, I know that.
On ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
All right, well, we gotta switch it up.
You know corpses shit themselves, right? Enjoy the smell.
That's pretty dark. Alright, let's see if we can grab this right here. Eject Captain Matsu's command key. Locate the targeting module. Run diagnostics. Start Mayday message playback. Ooh, let's see here. Let's run diagnostic. Alright, diagnostic test. Main terminal online. Bridge controls offline. Engines technically functional. Hull integrity? Don't ask. You see it? Justin, I forgot, man. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna watch it right now. On stream. My bad, I apologize. Let's see here. Dude, no. All right, so I had all intentions to read or watching it, but I totally spaced it. All right, search filters, channels. All right. So. Dang, that guy has a shield with those halogen lights. How long is this, man? Oh, ho, ho. Just watch the guy run into him with the shield. Oh my goodness. Dude, rough. But that's pretty cool, man. Alright, let's see here. This MK4 gunship. Was there a lot of people there? How many people do you think attended that event? Alright. Operational parameters have exceeded acceptable damage range. The cost of any repairs necessary to your nearest UDL repair facility will be an average amongst the crew. Yikes. Alright, let's see here. View logs. You're unable to access central. Only recent entries of Captain Matsu's logs are available. It was 2 nights. The first was about 100. Yikes. The second about 3 to 4. Like 3 to 400? Holy smokes. Alright, Captain's log. CE saying something about spare regular bypass something. Check a show. I'm turning this thing toward the groundbreaker. Fire up the engines and retiring. Better to be arrested than lose power and drift out into space. I hope this old bird can handle one last trip. That's wild, man. How in the law-forsaken colony is it impossible for a requisition parts? My chief engineer is barking at me to order yet another dang thing, and I can't get a response from corporate. Continue. That's like another day, another ship lands on Terra 1, and we can't shoot him down. That's probably us. That makes... I've lost count. What's the point of being out here if we can't get some backup? So this was one of the ships that was doing the blockade. Alright, start Mayday payback.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up.
That's
because I
wild,
pinch
Justin.
it as hard as I can.
Dang, that lady was upset. Alright, locate targeting module. Here we go. Targeting modules are located in the primary routing. Access required. Captain Matsu's command key. Warning. The integration module is responsible for controlling access to the ship's primary functions. Removing it will void your manufacturer's warning, and despite removing it, the ship remains UDL property. Unauthorized access are not covered by UDL policy is a felony. Yikes. Alright, key ejected. Alright, we can move on. Is it? Man, I almost bought No Man's Sky way back when they like released it in 2016. Alright, surely nobody's still alive on this ship. Corporate trooper. I wish we had like a flashlight. That would be pretty cool. Do. Guess there wouldn't be anything like real salvageable. Yeah, let's see here. Pick up the cantankerous cannon targeting module. Alright, now that we have the module, I think now we have to choose which group to give it to. I really don't know who.
Be right there.
Alright, so looking at our map here, we have a choice of either going back here, not Fallbrook, to Amber Heights, which are everybody who's... So the guy basically sacrificed his people. We're actually going to come here. We're going to go talk to the lady who actually, the doctor that's here, and see if she has a secondary objective for me. Because earlier we found out, like after working for these groups, that the main guy who's the leader of this establishment basically sacrificed the old people who lived here. And so I think the medic that's here said that she was going to contact me with
crazy town. Never change.
with what she thinks needs to be the next steps.
To find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
All right. Iconolists. All right. Oh, see, there's Zoe, but we're gonna save real quick. So when we were getting the gas, we found out that Zora used to work at that secret
Captain,
facility.
we should chat.
Uh-oh.
Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
Whoa. And you'd run in his steed? I'm not gonna against Graham. Let's see here.
Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already.
This may take your orders, but most of them believe in him and his teachings. What next will you do when you're in charge?
Take Stellar Bay. Lick our wounds. Eventually, figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony.
Dang. Iconoclasts take your orders, but most of them believe in him and his teachings.
Sometimes you gotta do what's best for someone, even if they think you're wrong. Even if it's painful. When we're in Stellar Bay, they'll come around.
Is there any way to get out of this?
I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support?
I'm not going against Graham. Gosh, they make this game so, like, freaking...
Okay.
Here we go.
Deep breaths.
Just because we don't want the other guy to run the
Time to
place.
Save Monarch.
But I'm definitely not gonna give this lady the oh, we gotta eat real quick.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
But Zoro's taking over. Stand down, Graham.
Stand down? I'm afraid I don't understand, Captain.
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us,
laying on the guilt
throw
trip
behind this mutinous blasphemer?
Well, I do. I do. She's got the best interest in the Iconoclast at heart. You're about to take over a planet. You can't handle the responsibility. I just think she'll be a better leader. Dang. Let's see here.
I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Deaths are on your hands, Graham. No amount of meditation will clean them. You ran. You needed to clear your conscience, so you ran. Let's see here.
I've spent years atoning for my sins.
Nope.
I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclast so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry.
Dang.
I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
This isn't necessary.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Here they come! Right one, asshole.
Alright, so now we... Oops. The board reputation increase. Yikes. Alright, so now we have a choice. Again. I didn't realize that I was like considering five finger discounting these right here. Wait, what was this? Oops. Access files. Oh, okay. So I don't think I want to side with Zora here. I'm gonna save it here real quick, just so that way we have a spot to come back to.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void, help me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
Hold on, I was thinking you and Sandra could join forces. Targeting module, here, let's finish this.
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Carlotta's support was crossing the line. Let's see here. Let's see here, intelligence. Dang, I wish we would have put on our hat. I keep forgetting that I have that thing.
Yeah, well, we'll die Fuck. I sound like Graham. Throwing lives at a problem. We've lost a hell of a lot to this fight. Graham would never agree to this, but I'm starting to realize how often he led us astray. All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
Here we go. I know that's a long shot, but I'll try. Alright, convince MSI and the Iconoclast to negotiate. Let's see here. There's a chance Zora says she's willing to negotiate if Sandra is. So, with that being said, we're gonna fast travel because we gotta get out of here first.
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on...
So we're currently here. Raising your dialogue skills is good for conversations and also unlocks combat dialogues that distract. Save game. That's awesome. I'm glad it like opens up a way to maybe get these people to work together because I didn't want to have to choose one or the other. There was like an invisible wall right there.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch.
I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Could you agree to a truce with that Iconoclast? Why do you need the targeting? According to the ship's logs, they suffered some kind of malfunction.
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
I've read your review, Sanjar. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir?
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
You're good with details, but you could use someone who sees the bigger picture. The people who wrote your reviews are the same people that you'll deal with on the board. Put your head out of your ass, Sandra. Don't screw this opportunity over your wounded pride.
You too?
He has a point, sir. And it's not all bad.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
How did things get so bad between you and the iconoclast?
How do these things ever start? Once upon a time, Graham and I saw the same problems with MSI. A rigid corporate structure with no regard for its people. But, where I wanted to reform MSI, he only wanted to take it apart. As if starving in the wilderness is somehow better than starving under corporate mismanagement. He wouldn't hear reason, and I doubt any of his successors will either. That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
Oh yeah, we actually found it.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
All right. I'll have Celia organize a meeting in neutral territory, the old OSI church in the ruins. Meet us there, and we'll discuss terms.
Oversee the negotiation. Alright, so we have 10 points to spend here. Alright, hack, sneak, lockpick. There we go. We're gonna put it there so that way we can unlock anything we come across, because we've come across level 100 chests that we couldn't lockpick through, so this should get us there. Perks, alright. Tag team. Let's see here. Reduce the detection radius when you have no companies in your party. Perk point, 20 damage. Revenge. Harmful combat. Tactical master. You continue to move at normal speed for a short time. It only occurs when your TD meter is full at time of activation. Burns healing. Let's see here. All area effects and plasma damage dealt to you are reduced. And enemies revive. Small amount of health. Kind of like that. Steady hand. Blood and violence helps you focus. That's not disturbing at all. Your next attack after killing an enemy is guaranteed a critical hit. The weight of consumables. Lone Wolf. Dang, I don't know what to spend like these last couple points on. Yeah, any down companions. Don't go. Let's do that. Alright, and since we're not really going to be fighting, I hope, we can put on determination +7, medical +3, put on this hat. Oh, and our leadership skills. All right, perfect. Oh, and I forgot, we gotta eat. This is weight 0.3. There we go. We're going through food withdrawals. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. I like how there's like taglines and everything. Or everything has like a jingle. Nayoka. Make sure everybody's here. Journal. Alright, so we didn't give anybody the module. And meet them there and help establish peace between the Iconoclast and MSI. Alright, and also just making sure we have our Silver Tongue Kit, Dialogue Skills +5, Leadership +10. And this Persuade 7, Leadership +5. Not gonna lie, his suit's pretty sick. But I think ours is pretty cool too. I mean, we're just using whatever we find out there.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a
I think I
proper
should've
analysis
saved.
on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
Alright, I wish, alright, that's the spirit. Sanjay, you have got to scale it back. I don't have time for this nonsense.
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
If it were, I wouldn't be standing here all vulnerable like.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
You don't have weeks, Sanjar. Zora's ready to storm the city right now. What if the Iconoclast just supported your supply lines? If you're going to draw up a budget, I appreciate a paycheck.
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter, Captain.
Alright, here we go. Well, we got Persuade here. Just help out the wilderness once in a while. Intimidate. Being stubborn about can get you anywhere.
Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper, though.
Well, I'll be damned. If you two can work together, maybe there's some hope for this place after all.
Truly, a compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
Graham was a murderous fiend, and I'd be shocked if you didn't already know that.
Alright, careful, Zora. Graham was Sandra's friend. Something tells me Sandra didn't know. I don't think Sandra would have hurt anyone if he knew he didn't agree to it.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
It is. We found correspondence between him and the pirates. Wasn't it convenient how they all died just after blocking your proposal? You're missing the big picture for the details again.
But that means... I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I buy it. Sanjar ain't capable of hurting a sprat, even from a distance.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Take it back a notch. You're here for the people, not the past. Sanjay, you're a leader. That means taking responsibility. Is this going to take much longer? I have places to be.
Okay. You're right. Sorry. It'll take me a while to get over losing Graham.
You know, I felt the same way years ago, when he first left. You know, there was something magnetic about him that let you ignore the things you didn't want to see. But surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
Glad to hear it. I'm hopeful about this alliance. Now hug it out.
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. I, guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
50-bit says they kill each other before the week's out.
Can we talk?
Alright, we've gained a soft speaker. What? Hold on. Iron module. What was that soft speaker we got? Soft speaker. Oh, it's a weapon. Firing noise 90. What? Knockdown 2-handed melee. Intimidate plus 10. The soft speaker. Hilarious. Alright, so we can take off her hat now. I think Ellie wanted to talk.
Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of shouting four-letter words, I mean.
There's always a peaceful option.
Sure. And fish sticks are really made from Saltuna. Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato. But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really.
Alright. That was a very specific image. You gotta try to look on the good of people. Sounds like you're rooting against them.
Well, who hasn't been there? Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last.
Nice to know you care.
Hey, let's not make this out to be more than it is. Anything else?
If we're gonna work together, I'd like to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
Ooh.
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not.
Inventive, I like it.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
Contracting out with other captains? I don't know what that means.
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
What's it? Oh, you weren't joking about a pirate?
There's a lot of business that goes through the Groundbreaker. Some of it's board-authorized freight hauling, and some of it's not. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, Your way.
Sounds reasonable. Keep things above board. I hope it won't be a problem. As you know, I'll never been much of a rule follower.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long.
Alright. Let's see what this
Well,
does.
my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it. Aw, come on. That stuff's boring. Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance.
So that she can kill me and not have any remorse about it.
No complaints here.
Alright, never mind, let's go.
I bet you'll like Rebecca. What's up?
Let's see, you mind heading back to the ship? And tell me one? Let's see here. Fun stories, tell me one.
I took a job once to clear out a rap nest. Partnered up with a fellow out of Fallbrook who called himself Dirty Don. Bit on the shorter side. Had a penchant for cards. Thing is, he introduces himself and the man is immaculate. Clean. He had a flowery presence to him. A pleasantness that didn't invade your space. He was just there and you were glad for it.
Dirty Don. A clean man on Monarch. Hey Justin, hey, welcome back, man. Why is he called Dirty Don?
When we set out to hunt down the Raptidons, I found out firsthand where his nickname came from. Dirty Don killed those Raptidons with his bare hands. His bare fucking hands, Captain. He was a whirlwind of grotesque primal fury. In the end, he stood drenched in blood over the entrails of a dozen raps. If he had a scratch on him, I wouldn't have been able to tell. It was glorious.
Damn. Man, I would love to have been there.
Day came when he tried to take on a mana queen. Got himself eaten one limb at a time. Wonder if he tasted like soap. Oh well.
Nice little cocoa to go
along. No matter how tough you are, if you're gonna fight something bigger than you,
tonight's entertainment. I always like that these like games are kind of like a story, and that you know it's kind of like a playable movie per se. All right, so now, all right, so everybody just had a negotiation here, and now they're all working together, and so we have to go turn in this device to them so that way they can get some defenses going. Well, the depravity never cease. Alright, where do we gotta go with this thing? Oh, it's telling me to go back here to the ship. Hold on. Journal. Oh, I guess, yeah. You have relayed the promised data back to Phineas. Travel to his lab and speak with him to discuss the next steps. Alright, so that's the part of the main mission. This is return to Lilia. And then this one's going back over here. Alright, but that doesn't explain why I still have this thing in my... Where is it? Targeting module. Useless in combat, so much power and something so small. Maybe we can use it on our ship. Oh, you know what? There was a spot where we couldn't unlock because we couldn't get through it. Now that we got our lockpick up to 100, we're gonna go fast travel over there real quick. I just remembered. I made a mental note to be like, don't forget to come back here. Alright. It's down this way. You can get temporary bonus skills from consumables and wearing armor. Oh, speaking of wearing armor, I think we need to take our hat off. And put on this guy. Alright, with that being said, alright, so there should be a hangar. I think it's over here. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, wait. I'm just trying to get my bearings. Oh, it's right here. Okay, that's not it. My bad, guys. Here it is. We couldn't get past this. We're at 85, but we're gonna put this on. This is my hacking everything.
You gotta teach me that.
Boom. Telescoping staff. Oh snaps, purple berry police armor. Light.
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
There we go. All done here. We got some unique armor out of it. Alright, now we can get off this planet. Ooh. So, do you have your next gig lined up for working for the event?
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Alright, didn't mean to pick all that up. So this locker, I put all my like weapon and armor upgrades into this, so that way when we do get some new stuff, we can Hey Senchu, hey, welcome to the chat, man. How are you doing? Good morning, by the way. Alright, so let's go ahead and repair everything. Alright, we're gonna repair this guy. Alright, so everything's already modified. So now, let's go ahead and look at... Alright, so we're at 265. Armors. Alright, so we have some things we can put away, and then the rest of this, I think we could just break it down. I just gave them my info for scheduling. Available in next futuristics, but there's one with Twisted, a few concerts left this month. Nice! Alright, we can put this back. 163. So what I'm doing right now, guys, is I'm sticking all these like unique items. So you see how in the bottom corner of the like little detail card has like the sun looking thing? Everything else doesn't have that. So I'm usually... that signifies that it's a unique item, and so I'm like storing that over here, and then everything else I'm just gonna break down. 16, 20, and then we can just put these away too. We'll make these for the rest of our crew, but I can do that like offline. Alright, so then all this we can break down now for parts. Is this heavy? Oh, it's a medium. Alright, so we're at 211 now for parts. Alright, and about, let's see here, what else we got? Everything's all repaired. We can break this down. I think I really need that. Saw that for 181.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
This is our ship's AI, Ada. Let's see here.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? I used to hate math, but then I realized decimals have a point.
That's a good one.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
That's not my favorite
Everyone
song.
in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
You imagine if life was like really that controlled?
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders. Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Alright, so now that we're back, see, they have all these other planets here, but we haven't unlocked them yet. I was just reading like what they're about. Largest planet. Alright, so we are going to actually go back to the Groundbreaker because we're gonna go turn in that other side quest thing that I got going on, or have going on.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Alright, also looking at everybody else's weapons. Allie has a machine gun, Felix has a machine gun, Nayoka, machine gun. Providing. He has a heavy machine gun. Vicar, light machine gun. And we got Sam. Alright. Oops. I meant to take Naoka off and pick up Providing, but whatevs. I have a feeling we're gonna need her though. Alright, so we're going back so we can change it up. Take. Where's Providing? War of the World fizzles. Sublight. This is the mercenary group we're working for.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint.
120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
Alright, the head ambition for all of us.
You're goddamn right. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
In case you're curious, so no one's following me. You always send your first-timers into certain peril.
No one you saw, anyway. Glad to see you're looking out for yourself. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine says the factory needs some repairs before it's back to working order, but at least it's under our control. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
Oh, what does that mean? Uh-oh.
I knew it. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know?
Ugh. You doing okay?
I've got a lot on my mind, but it's nothing that concerns you. At least, not yet.
Dang.
I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work. You're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
Sounds like a major business expansion. It pays to get in on those early, you know.
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
Well, when you put it like that, just point me in the right direction. How the research station becomes salvage. This sounds risky. Do you have a buyer lined up?
Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit, perfectly legal.
Dang, this doesn't sound legal to me. Alright.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
Dang. Being cryptic again. Who are you worried about? Authorities? Competitors?
Both. Neither. Right now, it's safer if I keep you in the dark. I'm on the
Dang.
heels of something big.
This lady's
Play your
like,
cards
I'm
right,
Jason
and I'll
Bourne
pull
or
you in.
something.
But right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
Well, here we go. Alright, now that we got that done, we're gonna go ahead and do the companion quest here. For, Nayoka.
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this complete record.
Definitely, one thing I like about this game is how, like, everything's, like, crazy different. Like, space stations and different planets we get to travel to. And the ship's name's The Unreliable is pretty funny, too.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Alright, where are we supposed to go? Oh, right here. This wasn't here before, it just popped up. But we're actually going here to do Edgewater landing pad, to do the companion quest.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Who to choose? Here we go. Our items, we're at 200. And we got a long ways to go. Way back out here, Spacer's Choice Settlement. I mean, we could fast travel, but then we would miss out on some of the fights. What we got going on? Oh crap.
Everyone all right?
Dang, they were like sleeping. I just like walked up on them. I was like, ah, great. Turned into ash. And we gotta eat. I mean, now that we're like stronger and we have better armor, we just basically swing away at these things.
Heads up! Best it ever was.
Oh, there is someone over here. See if we can sneak up on him. Look at the little analysis. Think he's a Space Hospital serial documentary.
Hey, nice one. That's the last of him.
Boom. So we basically just went around and like smacked these guys. I had no idea the settlement was back here. Oh, wait, no, we've been through here before. It's just been a minute. Well, we found things that we didn't find before, but we need to go back this way. Let's just sell some extra items.
Here they come. Come back with us.
Those birds just came out of nowhere. I wouldn't have seen them if I got the notification that they were like getting ready to attack me. Oh, we have been over here.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out! Huh?
Oh man, we just like walked into the middle of these guys. Alright, and then we'll catch this guy when he's walking back towards us. If he ever starts moving. Turned that guy in Ash, turned him in Ash. Hit those guys at the same time.
Hey, take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
Uh-oh. Looks like...
Oh no. What did you do?
Oh, hell. I'm sorry, Nyoka.
I know this isn't the best time to be doing this, but can't let it go to waste. Alright, so it displays is faded and the buttons are almost entirely rusted through, but you can still make out bits and pieces of what looked like Rebecca's finals entry. Law help me, but Anderson was right. We never should have taken this contract. I thought Monarch was bad, but this is unbearable. Everyone here is blind and addled. Or I just don't know what. The town won't let us walk in without an employment contract. I can't even find someone to let me send a message. For all the capable folk here, we're stuck. Back home, we had to fight for every meal because there were no meals that you didn't make yourself. Here, there's plenty, but nobody's allowed to give you one. We've been stealing bits and pieces of life from wherever we can. Anderson's about to ready to sign up. Offers life service space of choice just so he can take a shower. Clara, I hope the architect this never reaches you, but on the off chance it does, I want to say I'm sorry. Anderson and I fucked up. We didn't take the contract for bits. We didn't take it because Primal sounded cool. We took it because we wanted out. Monarchs are living out. We were sick of it, getting sick of boiled Rapidon in something like stinking like sulfur, no matter how hard you scrubbed, of fighting day in, day out. We're exhausted. We thought we could use the contract money to find a place here and settle down, but this place ain't better. It's just different. We're starving all the time. all the same. We shouldn't have ever left. I just thought maybe we could do better. Miss you, kid. Marauders at the door. Anderson bled out. I'm on my way. I won't let them get me. Not alive, anyway. I've seen what those monsters do.
I don't... They were...
Yikes.
The bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. I'd leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister. At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I think I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth.
She still want to know, just the same as you did.
Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana-Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
Well, let's do it. I don't think there was anything about the wilderness you don't know.
That'd be boring. Half the fun in exploring is the fact that you're on an unknown trail. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Alright, we're going on a intergalactic space travel. Planetary. Beep boop, beep boop. Beastie Boys. Just in case you guys didn't catch that. Alright, so let's fast travel back to our ship.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
Alright, off to Scylla.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Hey, boss. I want to talk to you.
Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then, one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
Are you going somewhere with this? What's her name? Shock and disbelief. Most of my friends are still on Earth.
Right, forgot about that. Though, shock and disbelief's a good way to put it. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
Well, let's go another time, Felix.
Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
From your ship? Okay. Thank me later. Alright, so with that being said,
Walk up behind you.
we're gonna take Felix and Nyoka with us. Bratwurst. It's not the worst unless it's bratwurst. A good tagline. Alright, so from here, Starcross Troopers, Starcross Troopers, Starcross Troopers. Oh, these are the things that we gotta kill here. We'll go the close ones. Getting an angle here. Outlaw squad leader. Shot and a miss.
Let's take him down! Damn, but we're good.
That was quick. This guy got turned into dust back here. Nothing. I think sleeping.
Everyone all right?
Oh, I got hit with the end stuff. The end rays is what those things are called. Primal brain. Primal hide. Nothing from the combat drone. Alright, where'd this thing go? Primal brute. Oh man, we turned this guy into ash. Oh, here it is. Pheromone gland. There's one. Mosey on this way.
Go!
Targeting for attack.
Go!
Oh, that's the last of him.
Alright, so we were here a couple streams back and we went to the hermit's house over there and we ended up drinking like it was like a companion mission for Vicar. And freaking like we drank some of this like hallucinogen stuff and I guess like we talked to his dead parents. Let's see here. Alright, we're gonna sell some of these weapons. Alright, so we've been through all this already.
Don't mess with the best.
Alright, got that. Primal brute. Just double check these. Alright, last one.
Looks like we're doing this.
Nice work.
Everyone all right?
Uh-oh. People getting beat up by primals who no longer function well when they attack you and your companions. To take it or not to take it? Let's take it. So, there is one where it's like hoarder. Boom. Consumables. See if we can sneak up on this guy.
And we're stalking. And we're stalking.
Here they come!
Hey, this thing's actually crazy strong. Oh, we're just coming back here to see if there's anything else that we can fight.
I hear you're into Graham's philosophist hogwash, Felix.
Yeah, if by philosophist hogwash you mean the virtues of enlightened anarchy.
Organization separates us from the animals. You ever seen a rat play plumbing? You see sprats running around building roads? Maybe the folks we have at the top ain't exactly leadership material, but if we tore the whole thing down, we'd be kings and queens of a wasteland.
Correction? Kings and queens of an awesome wasteland.
I'll take toilet any day of the week.
This guy's sleeping. Get a sneak attack on him.
Score one for Felix.
Good thing my team has my back. Alright, so we just got all that. Alright, now we can run up over here and go to get the final primal clan. Then we can make it to our next area. Dang, all these guys are moving around. I have no idea what's going on. And we turn this guy into ash. There we go. We got them all now. Alright, now we just gotta collect our bounty and roll out. This had a name. See, oh.
Felix, I overheard you listening to Toss Bob. You a fan?
Am I a fan, she asks. I've been a fan since the Rangers won the Tripicale Crown.
Right. Explain something to me. What the hell is the point of the six-pack?
Oh, it's easy. See, the six-back protects the fourth back and the eighth back. You want to think of the six-back as your 12th line of defense, yeah? Unless...
Oh, dang. I just got punched in the face.
Where were we? Oh.
Thing doesn't do very well when we're getting smashed. Alright, let's see here. Range weapon spread minus 50.
Right. Unless, and this is important, the game's in the third half. In that case, a good six-back knows how to pivot toward defense in case the other team runs the field.
I'm even more confused now. I'm just gonna turn my brain off and try to enjoy it.
Alright, here we go!
Don't mess with us!
I just sidestepped the attack from the drone.
I'm even more confused now. I'm just gonna turn my brain off and try to enjoy it.
Also the slogan of the Anti-Cleo Darlings.
I like how they have these vendors like right next to where you're gonna be taken off from or where you land, so that way you can sell extra things that you don't need, like this stuff. Alright, so since we're on... Oh, here we go.
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait. What's up?
Oh, these glands are gross. Please take them.
Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon.
Charon.
Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka. Charon. He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed. Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so here we are.
Alright, remind me, what's space again?
It's an old cave system we tried to turn into an encampment. You'll see when we get there.
Oh, nice. It's about time. We're gonna go kill Manta Queen.
Fucking right we are.
Alright, let's do it. But we also need to go to Felix's companion quest, which we're gonna do right now. Felix wants to meet Harlow in person, travel his landing pad on Cillian, and have a chat with him.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating it.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it.
I like how Ada just like lets us know that something's going on. Harlow's base.
Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life. You're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten sal tuna down the conveyor.
Alright. Diet toothpaste. That's weird. Construction mechanical. Outlaw. Alright, before we go down here, I'll be right back, guys.
I wonder if raptidons have taste buds.
Let me know when you're ready.
Alright, we're back.
Hey, you. Looking for something?
Ooh. Gonna put on our little hat here. So, I want to see what our idol looks like. Hilarious.
Where do you think you're going?
Millstone's with me. Clyde Harlow's expecting us. Through you if you push me.
Hey, nice form. Good delivery, too. You looking to join Captain Harlow's crew, huh? All right, go on through.
Uh-oh. Sounds a little fishy.
Got my sights on you.
Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go by.
Seeing what's here. Little mini base here. And I just had to look, make sure that robot wasn't like right around the corner. I don't think it's worth it.
Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go by.
Wasn't red, so I'm gonna grab it. There's nothing worth getting in here for. Can we close the door? There's some private. Oh, he's sleeping. Boom. Somebody like standing right there watching. Just taking a little food. Nothing to see here.
If the board comes after us, we'll be ready.
I was like looking to buy. I was like, I don't remember picking all that stuff up. One bathroom. I mean, it's not worth taking that stuff. Logs. Let's see here. Acquisition logs. Independent freighter. Cat's meow. Brought down. Salvage cargo. Ransomed crew. Freighter. Gateway sticks. Brought down. Salvage cargo. Crew joined up. Werewolf. Engine parts. Brought down, salvage cargo, crew jettisoned in escape pod. As usual, we were able to intercept these ships despite how cleverly they masked their heat signatures. Our partner pulled through again. That tracking data. Didn't know how they got their hands on it, but they're in no position to refuse charity. So somebody's working, so it's an inside job. True, I'm beginning to wonder about our patron. When we opened up our scanners and sniffed through the systems for our latest Wildcat, we picked up a signal from corporate freighter nearby. It was hauling 10 times more cargo than our target. No sooner did we scan it than a message came through ordering us to go after the Wildcat instead. Something doesn't add up until we get answers. Stay skeptical. Sounds like maybe one of the other companies or board members is the board members is attacking all the other corporations. Harlow's boss. Fuck the board. Rule number 3. Why are you still reading? In this board. Fuck the rules. Pirates code. Oh, you know what? We should have what's her name in our party? Hold on. Because she's a pirate. Let's go get her in our crew. Also might give us more like dialogue too.
Something on your mind?
Went to the same place.
Been ages since we had a good haul. No freighters, no jobs, no contracts to leave. Standing around kicking rocks.
Marlowe? Is this dog's name? Our creature's name?
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see or a you've aged, old man?
Well, this is awkward.
Your captain has a sense of humor, Felix. Good. There's a time and place for humor.
Damn.
So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but he's earned his keep with us.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
It's gonna take. We've got places to be.
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day, he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Uh-oh.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
You want to put him through a test, then allow me to enlighten you. Felix is loyal to me. Expect me to just hand over my own crew? Good luck. He's the least reliable crew on the ship. Yikes, called the unreliable. Let me enlighten you.
That you feel insulted is a testament to your affection for the boy. I'm not asking you to let him go. Not until he's ready. I understand that Felix is part of your crew, at least for now. If the thought of losing him troubles you, then understand that you're helping him solve a problem for an old friend. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
You control your own people, Harlow. Let's pretend I'll take care of your problem. What happens after that?
Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
I don't know about this. Take care of it. There's more than this you're letting on.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means.
Dang. Yeah, I definitely don't trust this guy.
I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
Let's see here.
Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with?
Alright. Something else I want to
Let's
ask.
hear it.
You said you were working on something big, Felix. Let's see here.
A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain. I've spent my life preparing for the day of Halcyon's reckoning. Everything you see around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's oversight.
See, it sounds like you got some plan to overthrow the board. Same revolution, what makes you think you're free?
Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, eventually, the board will fall to pieces. Entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain. All systems inevitably dissolve. When that day comes to Halcyon, we will be ready.
This guy sounds a little crazy. You're a band of outlaws living on the edge of valor. Some revolution.
Not all revolutions involve bloodshed and fire, Captain. The purest act of rebellion is to live according to one's own means, independent of any masters. One day, when the board is weak and Halcyon vulnerable, we may claim a piece of this system for ourselves. Until then,
this guy's talking crazy. We're gonna go talk to the other guy and get his side of the thing. We're just not gonna kill somebody in cold blood, you know what I mean? Here we go.
The skies around Scylla are curiously absent of patrol ships. It's almost as if the board's sphere of influence is shrinking. Besides, our facility is well armed and located on defensible terrain. If the board tries to lay siege to us, we'll make them pay.
Let's change subject.
Something on your mind?
Let's get out of here.
That Harlow reminds me of my old dentist, and not in a good way.
Dang, alright. Let me get out of here now. Alright, so there's our ship. Looking at this next right here, friendship due. Harlow told you that if Felix wants a place on his crew, he must prove himself by killing a traitor named Rufus Trask. Once you find Trask and kill him and take his ring, Rufus Strauss has gone into hiding. Harlow suggests questioning his wife, Rosanna. She can be found on the groundbreaker. Well, that is where we're going. What is this? There's another lead. Oh, that's another thing that we're gonna go do next here in a minute. Until then, we're going back to the groundbreaker.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
And we're gonna just keep the same people with us, since this is basically like a pirate's mission. But we're also gonna put on my top hat, because I don't think we're gonna get into any fights here. And the top hat grants us more speech ability, so we're still wearing it. This is what my hunt guy looks like. Customs. All right. All right, we're gonna save.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Gonna head to Vera's for whiskey.
Do you have...
You mind trying to have a moment here?
Dang. And we're for Tess. I'm told you lived around here. Break's over. We need to talk.
Yeah, I was called that once upon a day. You need something?
I need to find Rufus to start talking.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Here. Show her Harlow's emblem. If you know where task is, you want to tell me. On the level, you can just ask Junie about me. Harlow sent me to find him.
You're telling me you're on a first-name basis with Ms. Tennyson?
Let's see here.
All right. I'm gonna take your word for it. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know. Please, just make it quick.
Alright, how do you and Tess split up? How much do you know about Harlow? Harlow tells me and Tess betrayed him. Do you know anything about that?
Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order.
He didn't say anything about Harlow? How much do you know about Harlow?
Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the groundbreaker some years back before he vanished. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
Sounds familiar, Felix.
He must have been recruiting, gathering up his band of revolutionaries.
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow, never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus. That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to.
Dang.
Appreciate it. No offense meant, just been a long day is all.
Let's get it. Alright, we gotta go travel again. It is annoying though, trying to like have to eat every time. Still pretty cool looking, like with these ships and all.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Back to Terra 2.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain. I'll lock up behind you.
Holy smokes, that's far. Way out in the middle of nowhere. Botanical lab. Yeah, we're gonna travel to here. Emerald Vale.
All right, hushing up.
When that guy turns around again. Perfect opportunity to shoot him in the egg.
Rare mistake. I got another fighting me.
Dang, those guys just came pouring out of that building. Guys, we're just doing this so we can get this achievement.
Don't mess with us.
They came poking their heads around the corner and just get it up. Well, that was quick. I mean, granted, this is also the like level 1 of like where we started. That's kind of a unique name.
Can we talk?
Captain, I've been thinking. Something about this Harlow guy isn't on the up and up.
You want to expand on that?
Come on, Felix. He's obviously up to something.
Say that about everyone. I don't know, Felix seems to trust him.
Glad it's not just me. The way Harlow is leaning on his revolutionary bona fides, not to mention his knowing Felix back in the day, something about it feels off.
Clyde's a decent fellow. I mean, it's not like I'd take up with some double-dealing crook, right?
This matters to Felix, so we're doing it. Ellie, you're describing convictions and friendships. Don't worry, Ellie. I plan to keep my eye open.
I'm not suggesting otherwise, especially if Harlow's paying. I'm just saying we ought to keep our eyes open. Something on your mind?
Let's see here. All right. Dang it. Oh my goodness, I hit the wrong button.
Here we go! Everyone all right?
We have to be getting close to getting that achievement done. It was like somewhere over here by the trees. That's right. Alright, let's see here. Weapons. Let's break some of this stuff down. How much is this? Worth 15. Yeah, we're breaking these down. There are some trees back here I want to go pick up some apples from. And also, how much does the meat go away? Alright, it's back down to 0.5. So I cut it in half. Alright, we're here collecting apples off the ground. And chicken.
Something I can help you with?
Let's see what we can buy.
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
A beanie, thick beanie. The 5 room. Dang, I guess we collected all the apples off those trees. I got mines laid out here. Let's go ahead and carry on. I thought there would be more apples over here on the ground.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
What is it?
Alright, we need to go this way. There has to be like a cave system over here. Gonna sneak attack.
Heads up, boss! Woo! Yeah! That was fun!
Got my back. Rodder Thug died. The sneak attack though definitely took that guy out in one hit. Looks like there's 2 cave system here. Alright, we're gonna break this stuff down because it is not worth selling. And weapons. Oh, no. We almost messed up right there. Oh, also we need to repair stuff. And we need to eat. Alright, we're gonna save. In a minute.
Don't give me any trouble, okay?
Got my sights on you.
We're just taking their supplies.
Don't give me any trouble, okay?
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
That's right, Harlow said you betrayed him. What makes you think I work for Harlow?
Former wife.
Dang.
And if you so much as hurt a hair on Rosanna's head, I will put you in the ground.
Yikes.
Yeah, okay. I'm having a conversation with a hired killer, but I'm supposed to relax. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying.
All I want's your ring as proof of your death. That's all I'm after.
Harlow wants my ring? Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. A ring's a lot easier to lose than a hand. How do I know that I can trust you?
What's the worst gonna happen? Harlow sends a stranger with a gun after you? If I wanted to kill you, you wouldn't be having this conversation. Let's see here.
Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Go piss up a rope, kid. I've got nothing to prove to you. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
You're asking me to take your word for it. Show me some evidence. I'm not gonna kill you, Trask, but I'm gonna ask you for your ring. Hold on, you've got some explaining to do.
Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
You got proof? Let's see it. Temperament, yeah, there it is. You're looking at him. Yikes. You should have shown those papers to his crew and exposed him for a fraud.
I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent.
Why would the board buy off Harlow? What was Harlow doing for the board? Alright, I've heard enough.
Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy. And that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me.
Dang.
Board sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse. Take it you've made up your mind.
Let's see here.
You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
Boom. Set this guy free. Alright, now we're gonna go find Trask's paperwork. I know Felix isn't gonna like it, but we can't let him follow a fraud. Also, we're just gonna run out here and smack things as we come across them. Just so we can finally get this thing done. We have to like kill like 30 of these things.
I'll keep it down.
Alright, we're about to sneak up on this primal behemoth. Crikey, ain't she a beaut? Alright, so now we just went powered entirely by hate.
The drop on us. Nick! Nailed it, Captain! That's what I thought.
That's pretty sick. I like the bullet time in this. We definitely, next time we get a perk point, we need to put it on where we get more of that bullet time each time we get a kill. So that way we could just stay in that mode. This is actually where I found my first unique weapon out here in the wilderness. Oh yeah, this thing can like go into the ground and everything. Just disappearing. Alright, all this stuff that we're picking up is good to like sell. Yeah, so if you ever play this game, one of the like first like unique items you'll find is in here, and it's like a light machine gun. Alright, here's another guy, but this guy's like looking right at us. We're not gonna be able to like sneak around. In that case,
Watch what you get! I'm warmed up now.
Alright, let's see here. And eat one of these. All that's been cleared through already. I think we've already been through all these establishments. I mean, I know that's easy kills on those things. They just like count towards killing things with this stick. I don't know how many more I have to go, but
So you're really running around with us now, huh?
Sure am. I'm a part of the crew now. Got my own bunk and everything.
You know, Felix, now that you're a real pirate, I should induct you into the Pirates Code of Silence.
Ooh, the code.
it sounds like she's joking with him.
Silence. What's that?
It means you agree not to talk for a very long time.
Dang, that's messed up. Alright. With that being said, let's go ahead and modify some weapons here. Repair first. All those modifications. We don't want that. Tinker is what we wanted. Dang, definitely spending 7,000. Seems a little crazy. Let's tinker this one out. So right now what we're doing is we're just upgrading our companions' weapons. Dang, that's crazy. I think we're all set. And we have some things we need to put away. Boom, 118. Nice. Looking at our journal here. Friendships due. Optional. Let's go look for those evidence.
I am not in the mood for a
Wonder what that one was for.
some comfort.
Alright, we're gonna take them. Drena time.
here to join the crew?
Alright, let's read it real quick. Alright, with Tress dealt with, it's time to return to Harlow. With Felix. Okay. Codex. The logs. Stash receipts. These receipts detail payments made to C. Harlow on behalf of the board for freelancing services, including the names of several freighters targeted by Harlow's crew, their manifests, and the sum value of all cargo delivered to the board authorities. Boom. Alright, and we're gonna save. This guy's probably not gonna take it too lightly. And my guy is hungry. We're going through food withdrawals.
What's the word?
Show him task rings. It's done. Trask is dead. Trask had a lot to say about you.
So it is. Thus ends Rufus Trask. Once a sensible man, by and by a fool, presently a corpse.
Hope his gas bag's paying us by the hour.
I hope you never have to discover what it is like, Captain. The relief one feels when a mutiny comes to an end.
Trask had some things to say about you, and I've got my own misgivings.
Ooh. Never mind that, Felix. Trask was just telling a tale to save his own skin.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
Trask gave me his word. I'm inclined to believe him.
Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
Well, I think you owe Felix an explanation. When we met, you told me Trask was an informant for the board. You were lying.
You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face.
Come on, Harlow. Why would Trask rat on you? To your own employers? I'm done arguing with you. Trask is right. You deserve to die.
How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor. I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Looks like we're doing this. Oh, that's the last of him.
Boom. Luckily, my guys had my back. I do believe we killed the right guy here. So now we're gonna have to fight our way out of here. And we're taking all this stuff with us. Gotta fight our way out.
Don't mess with the best.
Turned him into Ash. Ash Ketchum. I hope you guys like my one-liners and my puns.
Heads down.
Never saw ya.
All right. So, or are we just taking whatever we want now?
Everyone all right?
Good thing our guys have the bag. Alright, then we got like a bunch of ships out, or not ships, but robots out front.
Did I hear something?
Felix!
Oh, I thought those like machines were gonna fight us. But they're just construction machines. Yeah, those machines don't have a quarrel with us.
Clyde's got himself a cozy little outfit, huh?
Those guys are either gonna try to shoot us or sell us something potent. Either way, should be fun.
Alright, we can get out of here now. Alright, looking at the quest. Speak with Felix on the ship. Alright. Let's see here. Where is Felix at? Oh, that's pretty cool. Now Zora's in charge. Iconologists have been fighting a chance to survive and spread from Monarch. Oh. I wonder what these are from.
Would you like a reminder on when your next shower is scheduled?
Right, torn from jacket, Zora sent this to you with a note. I thought the keepsakes might dull the pain, but it hasn't. Gray may have been a psychopath, but he still built the foundation for the movement and keep it alive. Maybe there's another way, I don't know. I'll let it go. Abandon all hope for the better past. Take it with my thanks. You ever want a beer, stop by Stellar Bang. Oh, that's pretty cool. Sentry blade. Drink. This crown lanterns. Sandra donated these things after you helped MSI. Dang. Our little room is looking pretty fancy. That's pretty cool.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
It's gonna have to come to terms with that. You never really know what's going on inside somebody's skull.
No. I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
The lesson here is not to look up to anyone. I can understand why you're upset. You feel like he betrayed you. Money changes people. The board probably offered Harlow a lot of money.
Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that.
I'll give it time. Get drunk first, right? Yeah, right. Let's do this one.
I hope so.
Gotta be the good
I
captain.
don't see this one passing anytime soon. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
Boom! Ding, we just leveled up. Alright, let's see what we can spend our points on. Engineering, what happens? Adapt chance, repair, pristine, increases value and durability. Leadership. Inspiration, adapt, companion skill bonuses. Players. Kill an enemy, the party gains critical hit plus 20. Determination. Resolve, if companion is down, party gains 50 armor rating. Kills an enemy, they gain 50% health. That's pretty cool. Science is at 100. Lock picking's basically at 100. Find pristine items 100%. Lie, intimidate, persuade. Critical ignore is 100%. Food addiction's wearing off. Cower, duration, cower. When human cowers, you gain. What to dump my points into now? Alright. Let's drop it in here. Put it at 60. Hack auto mechanicals. Turn them off for 20 seconds. Hack auto mechanical. Distance 2.5 meters. Unlock access to restricted items. That's pretty cool. Or we could have done hostile effect duration targets, engineering. Pristine. Ability to break down weapons and armors 10%. Rare mod. Oh. What to do, what to do. Do damage bonus versus humans. That's 6. Put 6 more points on. There we go. Apply that. And we gotta eat because we are starving. Alright, so now that we got that done, Star-Crossed Troopers, we need to clear out Naoka's old base. Search high for the remains of Naoki's friends. Are in the cave somewhere. Before that, let's go here. Go to the control systems to the sublight. Legitimize claim over the salvage. Let's get going. Okay, Safecracker's jacket. Lockpick plus 10. What? Dang, I guess we can get rid of that. Tech skills plus 5. This is basically tech skills plus 10. Looks like we're gonna be keeping a couple of these. What's it called? Melee weapon skills, block, down. Portico, I like that. Okay. That's pretty cool. Getting into the best places. You've lost Trassering and Harlow's emblem. Wonder where those went.
I so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain. It's quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper.
Weird. $16. Oh yeah, putting that on. Lockpick plus 5. Leave the hat on. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, we gotta eat too. Alright, this time we're taking... Where are we going? We're gonna take an Ioka. Ellie. Take providing. Oh wait, we don't want to go there.
Sam, my vacuum tubes require evac. We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Alright, with that being said, Wait, I spent lockpick. We're at 90. Pravati and Naoko. Go ahead and continue. Yeah. Just because we might run into... You know what? She does have a hammer that we should probably upgrade. I'm sure we'll find one here.
Ain't nothing but the void here, Captain. I just as soon leave it cold, dark, and derelict.
Examine shipping label. 1. Case of UDL concussive mines. 2. Signed by Chief of Security Ida Kimball. Warning, contents may have shifted in transit. Warranty void on any and all detonated mine regardless of cause. Tampering with, disabling, and destroying mines is a fireable offense. Mines are not company authorized decoration, pet, or sporting equipment. Mines are not suitable for suggestions. UDL recognizes that you could have chosen a remote explosive provider. Safety not guaranteed. I think we're gonna be coming across some robots, so put this just in case. Can't go through there. Doors sealed. Oh, look like there's a shaft over there we can crawl through. Let's clear this room first. Knock knock, we're here. Basically letting everybody know. Alright, there's a computer in that room. See him. Feels like this is like the ship on Jurassic Park, where everybody disappeared, but the T-Rex was still inside its cage.
Let's give these little fellas a wide berth, Captain.
Whoa. Alright. Defense logic. Error. Unable to access memory cartridge. Terminal power below 5%. Terminal in maintenance mode. Restore power. Supply to station to resume normal terminal operations. Makes sense with the red light here. Well, let's go back over here. Dang, our hacking and lockpicking skills are way better now. I guarantee when we turn on the power, all the machines start to come alive. I bet you that's what happened to everybody that was living on this thing, was that the robots became self-aware. Dang, looks like somebody was posted up here for a minute. Watch your head. Let's go left here. What's this? Pick up UDL identity cartridge. Nice. You know, I think we have a couple of these now. Oh, blank UDL keycard. Found in high-res, and then identity cartridge, Harlow's emblem. Override remote access protocols. Alright, so we cleared everything here. Guarantee once we turn this power on, hold on, before we do that, let's go check out the other room. Ooh, almost stepped on that. Oh, concussion. Clearing the rooms and seeing like where we need to go. All right, well, it's all been seen. Go turn this thing on. Anti-Cleos. Maintenance mode active. Modified generator. Normal. It's log. See here. View facility status reports. Non-critical issues. Sensors indicate diventic gas is leaking from storage tanks. It's toxic to humans. Oh, that's probably what happened. Already set to non-critical. Management does not utilize tank storage room. Tech new laboratory scent. Air freshener is running low. Air already exists. The existing work order was open. Dang. Happened a long time ago.
Oh, I see you have activated your holographic shroud, Captain. Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation.
I'm a little busy, Kinsway.
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already.
We were being followed. Persuade my team's already handled the issue, soldier. Squad can depart. The smugglers have been handled. Your team isn't clear to dock at the station. See here.
Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station security systems. Can't be too careful. We'd hate to leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws.
Persuade, you shouldn't even know about the station, soldier, let alone interface with it. Intimidate. Do I look like I need some old rust bucket as backup? As you say, have a safe trip back.
Shit. Thanks for the warning. Last thing I need is to get fined for overriding security on a restricted station. My team and I will just head out then.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
Yeah, you say words have power. You proved them true.
Nice. Oh, now we have like things all over the place now. Alright, well let's go back. Alright, let's get some food in us. Message. Of course, morale's low. You give the PhDs a tank of nuclear and scrambled gas and no warm bodies to test it on. Think what happened. You could test on each other all they want, but no one lays a hand on my squad. They forgot in case anyone challenges that decree. Kimball. You asked that I reach out. I'm doing so. Something's amiss with the team. How's their morale? Requirement to the... Alright. Concerns. Draft. Princess who trained to be a soldier. That's got the jobs concerned. Dedicate security routines. Turn to route. Hopefully those, I didn't even realize we were, on the timer. Go reset it. Oh, you know what? It's because we're on a security camera, I believe. Code keycard. Messages. Transport vessels dispatch. Liberty of upgrade. I'm gonna leave. Raid with the tanks. Clean up crew will dispose all that. Exhausted assets. It's time. Anyone who requires ethical correction therapy can speak to Spacer's Care's approval to alienist. Never say goodbye. I keep telling myself. Remember is outside of the tank. He wanted me to remember him as he was outside of the tank. Or maybe he was just bad at goodbyes. When I left him, I wanted to airlock everyone. Who let it happen? Could have said something, James. You were never short on time. Nothing's keeping me here now. It's aren't worth it. I've requested transfer. I get an impression I'm not the only one. Kimmel thinks there'll be trouble. Once the docks run out of warm bodies, if James was around. They're straight. Now that he's gone, maybe I could use some convincing too. She showed up next to my bunk last night and said that if anything happened to her password was her daughter's name. When it comes to that. Okay. Kimball thinks. Alright, Kimball thinks that there's trouble if James was around and set her straight. Now that he's gone. Kimball. Alright, now we gotta associate that. Chief Kimball, return to route. Exit. Okay, alright, so we need to go back to that other computer and get that name. Definitely not that one. Kimball. Messages. Draft. Angelica. Alright. Nothing there.
Whoa, keep an eye on the floor.
Oh, that's electrical fence over there. Security routines. Disengage security checkpoint. And personal files. Log Mama Bear. Kimmel came by asking if any of the docs have been around. I told her what I know. It's been quiet. Just ask Alpha. She walked off and sprang a step. Ain't weird. Then she requisitioned a UDL, electrical floor 3000. My checkpoint. Very concussion mines. If she didn't believe me, she is preparing for war. She's acting like she knows something the rest of us don't. Seems especially uncomfortable around the docks. Heck. Oops. I guess we can keep using the hacks. We just want to turn it off though. I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe because we talked that other team to not come over here. It's the reason why there's nobody around.
Like a raft among the rocks.
I thought there was a computer up here. That's why I came up here. Oh, broken. Seems like this is the living quarters. I do like how it highlights what you can and cannot eat.
They've been left here all alone.
Alright, holding tank 01. Current status alive, unstable condition. Subject should not be revived until a method of stabilizing his condition is found. Dang. We'll need extensive nuclear. Any chance of viable extraction? Come back for you to fix this. Alright, please forgive us. Dang, it's like one doctor after another, they're experimenting on each other. Classified person terminal. Since today's last login. The security routines. Systems. What is this? Hack. Unlock personal. Hold on. We gotta put on our hacking suits. Handguns, lockpick, tech skills. Still not enough. Unlock personal quarters. Oh, we can probably just lockpick our way through it. Xanthium, admin username, override cartridge. Transfer administer privilege is complete. Groundbreaker. Loss override, continue. It's an override to display an automated information. If you're reading this, you're standing legal property of Sublight. Good work, contractor. Report back to Sublight, collect your cut. Turn to the route. Project summary. Executive research focus, group, purpose, biological, optimization, and simulation strategies. Further science targets modification of human nuclein using strands of native Funa, aka Raptidon. Messages. It has come to my attention that a culture of distrust has soured relations between research staff and security personnel. Many of you have submitted requests for early dismissal to the research staff. The importance of your work supersedes any interpersonal conflicts. For security personnel, there will be no early dismissal. You'll also notice that your employment contract has no set end date. We enjoy your discussion of morale and its impact on success metrics once the question of humanity placed in Hylicon colony is answered. In the meantime, get back to work. Logs. We almost lost Charlie. Runway re-sequencing shift. Once it started, it kept going, spreading beyond the isolated tissue. On systematic concentration, he said it was like every organization. When we had ice and freeze them until we could work out how to reverse what had gone wrong. Every time Lori walked by me, she rubbed my shoulder and asked me to take a different reading. It didn't need to be taken. It was just my mind occupied with me every hour since. I put Claire on ice today. She and the others drew straws. Claire lost. The change was slower this time at first. Stayed within normal parameters, but then it spread again just like Charlie. Reaching out to my handler directly and need some answers. I wonder how Guthrie's doing. I hear symphony music from under his door. Access outbound comm transcript. Transmission begins. Anyone listening to this frequency? Who's this? I'm the project lead on 1084. I wanted 1084. You have orders to maintain wireless silence until a mission end state is achieved. Executive order. Password. Not doing it. Sorry. What can I do for you, Doctor? The board told me they would deliver my queries about our transcription problem. The Cornelius Vanderbilt. Where are we with that? I'm afraid I can't provide an update instead at this time, Doctor. The assault cruiser should have arrived on Earth by now. Whoa! My query was addressed to the research department at George D. University Institute, Budapest. One of my associates will reach out to you when we have an update. When you're in contact with the assault cruiser, what happened out there? 24. Misuse of the channel is a fireable offense, as abusing your executive override. It sounds like the board attacked Earth. Damn it, this is when transmission ends. Executive override for users discontinued, duration indefinite. Yeah, the assault cruiser should have arrived on Earth by now. Yikes. This log is being entered by Dr. Fan. I had to prescribe Dr. Enough said editors to knock out a primal. Yesterday morning, Dr. Guthrie and I drew straws and decided which of us would be next to test subject. Well, the short one. No new developments after all of our sacrifices. It still feels like we're miles away from breakthrough. Eva hasn't even given herself for the losses. Maybe some time away will clear her mind. The board confirmed receipt of my report and It did our recall notice. Swaying transport. I wish we could take some time away from the project to clear our heads, but we're not even close to that point.
Suppose Sublight will thank us for this. I hope that thanks comes in the form of cash. Shortround is that scientist, right? From Cascadia?
Alright, we gotta put on our lock-picking suit.
Nicely done.
Whoa. I'm not sure if these robots are gonna come alive or not. We've been all through there. I think we cleared this whole area. All done.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix,
Alright, we can break this stuff down. Probably just sell all this stuff next time we come across a buy station. But we do have this we can put away.
they're sharing a drink upstairs.
You notice how our crew's a lot like that crime family from the Masked Marketeer?
Then Mioka is...
You remember Kneecaps? Big square-looking bruiser, prize fighter, drinks like a fish. That's Nyoka.
You know, I think... she'd like that.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? I'll be here.
Alright, so next... yeah, we gotta go to the Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Let's take... alright, we're gonna go and complete this quest and then we'll probably call it there. And given to actual company achieve banquets galaxy-wide.
CNP force pocket.
Just don't remember last time I manually saved.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
Also, I'll find some automatic salvage awaiting new owners. Base head scientists might still be alive.
I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
It's an easy job, no surprise.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you.
Dang.
Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
About your cloak and dagger warnings.
That's right. Up until now, I've kept you in the dark for your protection, and more importantly, mine. But I'd like to think we've earned each other's trust. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big, something none of us were meant to know.
The truth about human tailbone? Now you have my attention.
Glad to know it, Captain. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
Maybe they were just handling expensive research from pirates.
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
I can do that. I guess it depends on what we're talking about.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
I knew it. Aliens from other worlds been visiting Halcyon.
At least one of your crew can keep an open mind. But this isn't some Aetherwave serial, Millstone. This is reality.
Aliens? Really?
Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Well, at least she doesn't expect us to believe it.
Damn, she's serious. Tragic, ain't it? What age does to your mental faculties?
Your crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
Sophia is completely insane.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
When you say aliens, what are we talking about here? I don't know what to make of this.
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
Haven't seen any of it. I joined Sublist so I could do crime. It was not safe humanity. see.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
You know when I'm not even spying on mission silencing. I don't really know what to make of this.
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Maybe I'll take the job. Murder isn't covered under contract employment agreement.
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
You concern the fate of species is admirable. Oh, principled.
You've got me all wrong. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
That makes sense. Sounds messy, but I'll take a job. Science. The labs I passed through didn't seem that evil.
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab. This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Yikes. Unsave. Alright guys, we're gonna end the stream there tonight. I want to give a special shout out to Justin and Sanchu. Thank you guys for coming through and hanging out. To anybody else that's new to my channel, my name is Shortround13, and if you like today's content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and tickle that notification bell to be notified next time I go live. We definitely got a lot of missions done this stream. We also crossed a lot of other side quests off our things to do list, and we're ending it with an alien conspiracy. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Until next time everybody, I hope you have a great evening, and I'll catch you guys on the next stream. Laters.